All right, so this is Windows 10 X. DSA. Is that how you say 10 in Spanish? I don't even know. Anyway, this is Windows, the new Windows, not Windows 8.2, not Windows 8.1 Update 2, not Windows 9, but Windows 10. And there are a lot of differences here. Let me show you something. I read a Verge article on TheVerge.com that said that over, I think 4 million or 4 billion, I've got to get the figure right, but 4 billion devices are currently running Windows 10 because of automatic updates and the way that Microsoft pre-staged this release. There was also a lot of hype behind it, especially with the insiders, that is the people that opted in early to learn about Windows and to test it and provide early feedback to Microsoft. There's a lot of hype behind this, but there's also a big glaring problem. You see, when I log in, or when anyone logs into their Windows box, they're not going to suspect anything. They're going to think everything's okay. You've got Internet Explorer down here. And, well, it's not Internet Explorer, it's Microsoft Edge, isn't it? And, you can look at the weather. You can play Minecraft. You can do a bunch of fun stuff. Close that. You can go to the new File Explorer. And you can explore your file system with the new pretty icons. I don't have anything here, but this is where you would go to do all that. You can look at your new Network and Connection Center settings. You can see I'm connected to the internet. There's a bunch of stuff you can do there. You can open the new Start menu. Look at this, with all the tiles that are flipping around. And your name, the little icon, the avatar is so pretty. Everything just looks so nice and beautiful. Go to settings, and you can go to personalization. You can personalize everything. You can change the background, make it look really cool. As you can see here, isn't that beautiful? But I'm not focusing right now on the superficial. This is superficial. I want to show you something that happens when you first start up Windows 10 on a new machine. Watch this. So when Windows 10 starts up, brand new machine, you go through the installation, just like you would any other installation. You click Next, you click Install Now. You accept the end user license agreement, you click Next. You do the clean install, which is erroneously, in my opinion, named custom install. It should be clean install. You select your drive, you click Next, and then you're off to the races. Now I'm going to ask you a question, and I really want you to think hard about this. Look at the screen in front of you. I don't know. How many words do you think are displayed on the screen right now? I don't know. 20? No. 100? 200? Maybe. People aren't going to read this. People are going to see the word fast, and they're going to click Use Express Settings in the bottom right corner of the screen. But that would be a big mistake, because in the bottom left corner of the screen, there's a tiny little button called Customize Settings. What do you think that does? Let's click it. Now, when you click Customize Settings, it shows you different things that you can change. Interestingly enough, all these changeable items are enabled by default. By default, out of the box, Microsoft is doing the following. They're receiving your speech, your typing, and your inking input by sending contacts and calendar details along with other associated input data to Microsoft. In other words, there's a big privacy concern here. Most people aren't aware of it. I don't even know what other associated input data means. It's such an ambiguous term. Anyway, let's move to the next one. You are also, by default, sending typing and inking data to Microsoft to improve the recognition and suggestion platform. Typing. What, is this sort of like a keystroke logger? Wouldn't that put it in the classification of malware? I don't know. Let's continue. You are letting apps use your advertising ID for experiences across apps. Okay, I guess that's okay. But it sounds to me that I'm passing my user ID to other apps. Are these apps trusted? Are they vetted by Microsoft? What exactly are they going to do with this user ID? Why do they need my user ID? Why isn't there a little help button that says, tell me what this means? I don't know. I like the last one. Let Windows and apps request your location, including location history, and send Microsoft and trusted partners some location data to improve location services. Now, it's one thing to request my location. I understand there's certain geo-navigational apps that need it. Google Maps might be one, or an app where you need to find the nearest restroom because you are constipated. But why do they need my location history? Why do they need the chronicle of all the places that I visited? Are you telling me you're going to see that I've been to Starbucks for the 15th time? You've seen that I've gone to Costco 2 times in the same day because I can't get enough of the hot dogs? You've seen me go in and out of my apartment building because I'm a confused person and I don't know where I'm going. This is ridiculous. I don't know what the setting is. I don't know why it's enabled by default. And I don't know why they need to know every part of my history. It gets worse. If you click next in the bottom right corner, you'll get a few other things. Browser and protection. Fine. That's good. We're going to use Smart Screen Online Services to help protect against malicious content and downloads in sites hosted by Windows browsers and store apps. This is a good thing to enable. Okay, Microsoft. I applaud you, or I laud you for doing this. Let's look at the next one. Use page predictions to improve reading, speed up browsing, and make your overall experience better in Windows browsers. Your browsing data will be sent to Microsoft. Whoa. Everything was fine until you told me that my browsing data would be sent to Microsoft. What does that mean? You're going to send my browsing history? Are you going to send cached passwords? Are you going to send cookies that have my Amazon cart saved on it? I mean, what exactly is Microsoft getting? Browsing data. Data is an amorphous term. Data could refer to data on Star Trek, or it could refer to my social security number, or it could refer to the love letter that I sent my wife last night. What exactly is Microsoft getting? That's the question. What are you getting, Microsoft? But it doesn't stop there. Look at the next one. Automatically connect to suggested open hotspots. Not all networks are secure. Let's read that again slowly. Automatically connect to suggested open hotspots. Not all networks are secure. Am I understanding this correctly? Are you telling me that Windows 10 is going to automatically associate my Windows client with any public wireless access point that is inherently insecure because it doesn't have a password? You're going to automatically associate my machine to an insecure network, which is filled with a bunch of other Windows 10 client machines that are also associated to the same SSID, which will be a buffet for any hacker who can now open up Ettercap in Kali Linux and start sniffing my information, or use SSL strip to strip the SSL information away from my supposedly secure data streams. Microsoft, why are you doing this? Why? Is this a feature? Why is it enabled by default? I understand convenience, but this isn't convenience. This is folly. I'm not even going to read the last setting. This is atrocious. I just wanted to show you these things.